सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। ॐ Adi Shankaracharya wrote many prakarana granthas apart from Prasthanatraya Bhashyam, which we are seeing on Sunday, that is Gita Bhashyam, written by Adi Shankaracharya. And Acharya wrote 10 Upanishads commentary. Bhashyam means commentary. On 10 Upanishads, Ishakena Katha Prashna Munda Mandukya Tittirihi Aitareyam cha Chandogyam Brihadaranyakam Tatha. And all these 10 Upanishads, Bhagavad Pada means Adi Shankaracharya. Acharya's commentaries are available. Based on that only we teach Bhagavad Gita Upanishads. Not only that, Acharya wrote commentary on Brahma Sutra also. Apart from those Prasthanatraya Bhashyam, Acharya wrote many Prakarana Granthas. The beauty of the writings of Bhagavad Pada is Acharya can present the entire Vedantic teaching in one shloka, in 5 slokas, in 10 slokas, Dasha Shloki, and he can write like Viveka Chudamani in hundreds shlokas, and also Acharya can write the same Vedantic teaching in thousands of verses. Many teachings can be presented in one Prakarana Grantha. The title of this book which we are going to enter today is Upadesa Sahasri. Sahasri means thousands. Thousand means literally we should not take as thousand. Thousand means many. Upadesa. Upadesa means teaching of Vedantic teaching. Teaching of the Vedantic teaching through a guru to his Sishya. Upadesa means teaching by the guru to his Sishya or her Sishya, disciple. Or we can take teaching of that Shruti to the entire humanity. Shruti teachings, Upadesha means Shrutehi Upadesha, Guroho Upadesha, or Shrutehi Upadesha to humanity. Therefore, the title of this text is called Upadesa Sahasri. Sahasri, short. Upadesa Sahasri. Sahasram means 1000, you know. Vishnu Sahasranama, that's Sahasram. Thousands of teachings. How can there be thousands of teachings now? The entire Vedantic teaching, what are all topics comes, they are all presented in this Prakarana Grantha. Prakarana means treatise. We saw so many Prakarana Granthas. Viveka Chudamani is one of the biggest Prakarana Grantha we saw. This Upadesa Sahasri, all people accept. This is written by Adi Shankaracharya only. Some of the Prakarana Granthas, some people don't accept written by Adi Shankaracharya, like Viveka Chudamani, Sadhana Panchakam, Saundarya Lahari. There is a doubt whether these writings are really by Shankaracharya or not. They do not know. Therefore, different opinions are there with regard to some of the texts. But Upadesa Sahasri, everyone accepts this, is written by Adi Shankaracharya. Why this difference? Means because long ago they are all no books, no writing, just teaching to the Guru. Sishyas were writing and they have brought out. It is not like nowadays. We are preserving in digital format now. So many ways Shastra is available nowadays. Those days it was not there. How difficult to protect Shastra, imagine. Very, very difficult. So, I am not writing many books. You see, I can talk. What are all I am talking, they are all can be heard by the students. Some of them topics, those topics are written in, transcribed into books. Like that only nowadays you can do. But those days, that is why there is a difference of opinion in between people. We need not enter into that topic. Now this Upadesa Sahasri has got 19 chapters. Padya Bhaga and Gadhya Bhaga it has got. Prose part and poetry part. Prose means first part of Upadesa Sahasri is Gadhya Bhaga. Gadhya Bhaga means paragraph wise they will go on and on. Paragraphs. Gadhya means a paragraph. Second part of Upadesa Sahasri is Padya Bhaga. Padya Bhaga means verse form. The teaching is kept in the form of slokas or verses. So this Padya Bhaga only 19 chapters. More than 600, 700 verses are there. Among those chapters, one of the biggest chapter is 18th chapter, Tattvamasi Prakaranam, which we are going to see. I completed first 14 chapters in my direct classes in T Nagar. Some of you have attended those classes directly. Up to 14 chapters I took there. Some of the chapters are very small. They have only 3 slokas or 4 slokas. Some of them have 10 slokas. Some of them have 50 slokas, like that. Afterwards, I took 15, 16 and 17 in our camps. Rishikesh and Arshavidya Gurukulam, our Swamiji's ashram. I have taken those 3 chapters. That means I completed 17 chapters of Upadesa Sahasri already. Some of you have attended all the 17 chapters also. I am very, very happy. I do not know when can I complete, I was thinking. But because of all of you, your prayers, your interest made me to come to this 18th chapter, Upadesa Sahasri, the teachings of the entire Shastra given in this Upadesa Sahasri. Therefore, it is known as Upadesha Sahasri. And the 18th chapter, all these up to 17 chapter we have provided in website and YouTube. All chapters are individual chapters. They are not connected, subject is not connected to one chapter another. But it is almost our like Naishkarmya Siddhi topic, Tattvamasi Mahavakya Vichara comes here. Pujya Dayananda Swamiji likes this chapter very much. Paramarthananda Swamiji likes this chapter very much. Therefore, I also love this chapter because it is talking about Mahavakya. Tattvamasi Prakaranam. The title of this chapter is Tattvamasi Prakaranam. Since it is a Mahavakya, we can call it as Mahavakya Prakaranam. Mahavakya Prakaranam, or it is like a Vakya Vritti of Adi Shankaracharya in a zoom, elaborate form, in a deeper aspect. Vakya Vritti also we saw, that is also available in my digital website and YouTube. Those who are interested, they can listen. That elaboration, Mahavakya Vichara, in deeper. Zoom means magnifying level, it comes in this chapter. Therefore, there are a lot of Purvapakshis comes, arguments comes, Dvaitavadins will come, and Acharya negate them. In 17th chapter, Samyang Mati Prakaranam, right knowledge, there also we saw the same in 17th chapter, and here Acharya did prayer verses. Normally, when they start Prakarana Grantha, first chapter itself prayer verse they write. But uniquely, Acharya writing a separate prayer verse for this 18th chapter, and he wrote for 17th chapter. Just like Acharya wrote prayer verses for Advaita Prakaranam of Mandukya, and prayer verses for Alata Shanti Prakaranam of Mandukya Upanishad. Because whenever Mahavakya Vichara comes, it is very much a highlighted portion in Shastra. That is the crux of Vedanta. Therefore, every student has to, Vedantic student has to focus on that. 233 slokas are there. 233 slokas, therefore it is the vast, biggest chapter in this Upadesa Sahasri. This text is almost means covering all the important topics. Nothing is left out. It's very difficult also. Sanskrit also little difficult. Like Sureshwara Acharya's Sanskrit, here also the verses are little bit difficult. Not very difficult. Anyhow, if you do not know Sanskrit also, we are going to see the meaning. I am going to explain the meaning. You can understand. So Sahasri 1000 means you should not take it as literally 1000, but many teachings. Many teachings are there. With the prayer verse, we'll enter into the text. Before that, these two words must be very clear. Upadesha means Guru Sishya Upadeshaha. Guruhu Sishya Upadeshaha, I told you. Then Shrutehe Upadeshaha or Guroho Upadeshaha. Both are can be taken. Both can be taken. In Taittiriya Upanishad we saw Esha Adeshaha, Esha Upadeshaha, Esha Vedopanishad, like that. So Upadishyate iti Upadeshaha, Karma Vyutpatti. Upadishyate iti. So final meaning is many teachings of the Shastra. Many teachings of the Shastra, one meaning, or Upadesa Sahasri means the collective teachings. The collective teaching also we can take collective teaching of Vedanta or Vedantic Vedanta Shastra we can say. Collective teaching of Vedanta Shastra. It is almost like a compendium. Compendium. So in this first prayer verse is a unique prayer, that is not on Ishtadevata. Acharya writes on Atma. He salute to Chaitanyam Brahma. Here the Purva Pakshis are going to come often. That Purva Pakshi's name is known as Prasankhyanavadi. Prasankhyanavadi. Just as we are seeing in Naishkarma Siddhi, Purva Pakshi said, through Shravanam, you won't get aparoksha jnanam or direct knowledge. Only through meditation or nididhyasanam or samadhi abhyasa you will get aparoksha jnanam. That is the main objection by many systems of philosophers. No one can get direct knowledge through just listening to the Guru. Shravana matrena atmajnanam na bhavati, mokshaha na sambhavati, tasmat. Therefore, one has to do meditation compulsory. For that, Acharya is going to attack. Attack means that is wrong. Shravana kale eva jnanam comes. If what they say, Purva Pakshi, Jiva should say only Aham Jivaha. How Jiva can say Aham Brahman? So for that, Acharya says that if it is taught by a teacher, what way it should be taught? If it is taught by a teacher, what way it should be taught? And if it is heard by a student, what way it should be heard, then it will give Atma Jnanam or Aparoksha Jnanam. There is no doubt in that. Therefore, special Mangala Shloka I will introduce now. I hope all of you have received those shlokas. Always beginning the chapter and the page number won't be there. You have to see the right side, 219 page number. That means chapter begins in 218. Those who are having book, they can look into 218. Tattvamasi Prakaranam, chapter 18. What is translation Tattvamasi? You are that. That is the name of the chapter. You are that. Now I will read the shloka. You can look into the shloka. येनात्मना विलीयन्ते उद्भवन्ति च वृत्तयः नित्यावगतये तस्मै नमोऽधि प्रत्ययात्मने प्रत्ययात्मने धी प्रत्ययात्मने नमः. So Pratyayatma Namaskara. That means Atma Namaskara. Atma itself taken as Ishtadevata, doing Namaskara to himself. Lakshyartha I. To Ishtadevata Namaskara Saguna Rupam. Here Nirguna Chaitanyam is taken for saluting. That is avagataye. First, yena atmana viliyante udbhavanti cha vrittayaha nityavagataye. Second line, there is avagataye word is there. Avagati means Chaitanya. Many names are there for Chaitanya. Chit is there, Chaitanyam is there. Sambit is another name, Bodha is another name. So lot of Jnanam is another name. So many names are, even Upalabdhi is another name. Sanityopalabdhi Swarupoham Atma. So different names are there. Here Acharya taking it as Avagati. Avagataye, fourth case. Avagataye Namaha. What do you mean by Avagati? Very deep verse. Avagati means two meanings are there. Chaitanyam we have taken here. Another meaning is Vritti Jnanam. Vritti Jnanam. Jnanam is of two types. Swarupa Jnanam and Vritti Jnanam. Jnanam, Avagati means Jnanam or Chaitanya. Jnanam is also two varieties, Vritti Jnanam and Swarupa Jnanam. What do you mean by Vritti Jnanam and Swarupa Jnanam? What is the difference? Many of you know already because you are all senior students, I know. Vritti Jnanam means that knowledge born out of a thought with connected to a form and name. Ghata Jnanam, Pata Jnanam, Pustaka Jnanam, Griha Jnanam, Kar Jnanam. So in this knowledge, there is a corresponding object will be there. Form is there. So it is called objective knowledge. Vritti Jnanam is called objective knowledge. Another Jnanam is called Swarupa Jnanam. Swarupa means Atma. Atma Jnanam is Swarupa Jnanam. It is subjective knowledge. Jnanam means knowledge. That Jnanam is of two types. Vritti Jnanam, objective knowledge. Every day morning to till night we get all objective knowledge. This objective knowledge is one type, another is Swarupa Jnanam or Atma Jnanam is another type of knowledge. The difference is Vritti Jnanam is Janyam. It is Janyam, born. Whereas Swarupa Jnanam is Ajanyam. Jnanam, one is Janyam, another is Ajanyam. Vritti Jnanam, Janyam, Pramanena Janyam. Pramanena. What Pramana? Shabda vritti, Rupa vritti, Rasa vritti, Gandha vritti. Dwara you get sound knowledge, form knowledge, taste knowledge, smell knowledge. All this knowledge you get through pramana. Through ears, eyes, nose, etc. You get by using that pramana, the thought arise, they join together, then you get the knowledge. Morning, within fraction of seconds it happens in our every action. We do not know that is the thing. But in our every action, this is happening. Jnanam. So, vritti jnanam, swarupa jnanam, vritti jnanam is janya jnanam. That janya jnanam is called ghata jnanam, pata jnanam. Now, another word is bodha. Bodha means jnanam again. Bodha means jnanam. Janya bodha and ajanya bodha. One is born knowledge, another is not born knowledge, unborn knowledge. So the difference is subjective and objective. Unborn knowledge is subjective knowledge, born knowledge is objective knowledge. So, vritti avagatihi, pratyaya word is used here in the shloka. Pratyayatmane, atma means content, content of every thought, content of every thought. Gold chain is there. What is the content of gold chain? Gold. What is the content of clay pot? Clay is the content. So the content is the Atma. Why it is called Atma? Yat sattve yat sattvam. Because of which content the object is existing, without which content the object cannot exist. Yat sattve yat sattvam, co-presence. Yadabhave yadabhavaha, co-absence. If gold is not there, ornament cannot be there. If gold is called Atma, like, because this is a content. If content is not there, ornament cannot be there. Thread is not there, thread is the Atma of the cloth. Thread is not there, cloth cannot be there. Therefore, the content of the cloth is the thread, can be called as Atma. Similarly, vritti jnanam, content is Atma. Atma is the content of vritti jnanam. Without Atma, vritti jnanam cannot be there. Therefore, vritti avagatihi. Avagatihi anityam. So, vritti jnanam is janyam anityam or anityam janyatvat. Whereas swarupa avagatihi, avagatihi means jnanam. Swarupa jnanam is nityam ajanyatvat. It is eternal. That is why vritti jnanam is changing all the time. Otherwise we cannot do interaction. Thank God it has to change. Morning, afternoon, evening, so many activities we are doing, we are interacting with so many objects, so many thoughts are coming, it is anityam, janyatvat. Whereas swarupa jnanam is ajanyam, nityam, nityam ajanyatvat. We saw in Taittiriya Upanishad, Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma. There in that mantra, Jnana means Swarupa Jnanam, not Vritti Jnanam. It's like a Mahavakya, Swarupa Lakshanam of Brahman. It is very, very important. Swarupa Lakshanam of Brahman, not Mahavakya directly, but that Jnanam word is used there in Taittiriya Upanishad, that is Swarupa Jnanam. Nitya avagataye Swarupa Chaitanyaya Namaha is the meaning of that sentence. Namaskaraha. Salutations to that Chaitanyam unto myself, who is none other than myself, Chaitanyam. Therefore, and what is the nature of that Swarupa Chaitanyam, Swarupa Jnanam. Swarupa Chaitanyam or Swarupa Jnanam alone manifest in every Vritti Jnanam. Swarupa Chaitanyam or Swarupa Jnanam alone is the content of every objective knowledge, Vritti Jnanam or Pratyaya Jnanam. When Vritti rises, Swarupa Jnanam also there. Vritti rises, Vritti Jnanam fluctuates, but behind that Swarupa Jnanam is there. So Pratibimba Chaitanya Vrityasaha. Pratibimba Chaitanya Vrityasaha Udbhavati. You see the first line now. Viliyamte Udbhavanti. Anandagiri wrote a commentary on this. Anandagiri is a great acharya who wrote sub-commentaries on all Bhagavad Pada's commentaries. And for this Upadesa Sahasri also he wrote. Another commentary also available, that is Ramatirtha. That commentary only. Now it is not available. Fortunately, I got that commentary. Without those commentaries, very, very difficult to give interpretation to these slokas. So great, great acharyas helped the humanity by their commentaries. Ramatirtha Swami, he gave beautiful commentary. And another commentator writes how this Vritti Jnanam rises and subsides. Like Alatam, recently we have celebrated Deepavali, that crackers, when you do in the agarbatti something, you can move like this, Alatam, it's called Vritti Jnanam, Udbhavati. Firebrand is one, but all those sparks, Alatam is one. When it is Shanti, when you stop moving, it is subsides. That is Viliyante. All sparks Viliyante. When you start moving again, they come. Like that, when you are sleeping, all vrittis go into dormant form. Viliyante. Once you wake up again, Udbhavanti. Yena Atmana, by which Jnanam, by which content, Chaitanyam, Vrittayaha. Vrittayaha word used. Vrittayaha or Pratyayaha, both are one and the same. Dhi Pratyaya, the thought comes in our intellect only. That word is given in the second line. First line, Vrittayaha means thought. Vrittayaha, Udbhavanti, Vrittayaha Viliyante. By whom? Ena Atmana, because of which Swarupa Jnanam, because of which Chaitanyam. Nitya Avagataye, that which is Nityam, eternal, that Atma, Tasmai Namaha. To such an Atma, my namaskars, my salutations. This is Atma Namaskar. When puja time also, after completion, we do Atma Pradakshanam. Pradakshanam we do on our own. Yani kani cha papani, like that when you do, that is what Pradakshanam? Atma Pradakshanam. Similarly, Atma Namaskara, this is. That Atma, which is the content, inner content of every thought, that Atma, to that Atma, my namaskars. Now next prayer to his Paramaguru Gaudapada Acharya. While doing Gaudapada Acharya Namaskara, that Namaskara goes to his Guru also, Govinda Bhagavatpada. So Adi Shankaracharya's Guru name is Govinda Bhagavatpada. Govinda Bhagavatpada's Guru name is Gaudapada. Who is Gaudapada? You are supposed to know. Gaudapada is the Acharya, comment writer of Vartikams for Mandukya. Mandukya Karikas. He wrote Karikas for Mandukya Upanishad. All Karikas are available because of Gaudapada, great champions of Advaita Vedanta. So to that Gaudapada, Namaskaras Shankaracharya doing Parama Gurave Namaha. So in that his Guru also included Govinda Bhagavad. I will read that shloka. प्रमथ्य वज्रोपमयुक्तिसंभृतैः श्रुतेररातीन् शतशो वचोऽसिमिभिः ररक्ष वेदार्थनिधिं विशालधीः नमो यतीन्द्राय गुरोर्गरीयसे. यतीन्द्राय गुरोः गरीयसे नमः. गुरोः गुरवेन. My Guru is Govinda Bhagavad and my Guru's Guru is Gaudapada Acharya. So without uttering the name, Guroho Gariyase means Guroho Gurave. That means Parama Gurave Namaha. How much we respect our Guru, that much we should respect our Parama Guru also. Parama Gurave Namaha. This shloka, he is giving some example also, Drishtamta also, and praising the Gaudapada Acharya's glory, greatness. Acharya says, Yaha Vedarthanidhim Raraksha. Gaudapada Acharya is one who protected Vedanta Artha Nidhim, the treasure of the Vedic teaching. Raraksha, who protected the Vedantic teaching or Vedantic teaching of Shastra. What type of Guru? My Guru, Paramaguru, Vishaladhihi. Vishaladhihi means unobstructed. Unobstructed dhihi buddhihi yasya. Apratihata, that means his knowledge is so much, no one can come and object his teachings or his commandments. Vishaladhihi. And Yatindraya, great monk. Yati means monk, sage, sannyasi. Yatindraya. Indraya means great sage. Yatindraya guroho gariyase vishaladhihi Vedanta nidhim raraksha. The one who protected. Protected from whom? He protected Vedanta Shastra teaching. From what is the Shastra teaching? What is there to protect? Advaita, Advayam Brahma teaching. Advaita Vedanta teaching was attacked by those Dvaita rivalries. Dvaita rivalries, they are in the forest. Forest of Dvaita is the forest, and the duality. The one people who talk about Dvaitam, they are in the forest of duality. All these people who talk about Dvaitam and who refute Advaitam, they are all enemies of Advaita Vedanta. Therefore, from them, it has to be protected. Advaita has to be established. What is the first line you can see? That comparison is given. Pramadhya. How he protected? Vajropayuta. युक्ति संहृतैः श्रुतेः अरातीन् शतशः वचोसिभिः. See the words. What is the gist of that line? Asibhihi means sword, by the sword. What type of sword? Vachasi. Vachas means vachasi eva asayahan. Words, sword like words. Advaita Vedantic teaching, sword like words used to attack them. Vachosibhihi. Vachamsi eva asayaha. Words alone are like swords. How many? Shrutehe shatashaha aratin. Aratin means Bheda Tattvavadinan, the Vadin. Bheda Tattvavadin, the people who talk Jivatma different, Paramatma different, the world is real, full of Dvaitam. They are all in triangular format. We also accept the triangular format for Vyavahara. It is there for experience. But on inquiry, you cannot say it is real. After inquiry, you understand it is only an appearance. This is Advaita Jnanam. Advaita Jnanam cannot come that much easily. One Pandit used to say, Ramanujacharya studied Advaita only. From Advaita Guru only he did Shastra Adhyanam. When I was teaching to students about the Ramanujacharya's life history, about his gurus, they are all great Advaita Acharyas. Ramanujacharya thought after learning Advaita, who will understand this Advaita? Very difficult for all people. Therefore, let me teach Dvaita only, Visishta Advaita. He started teaching. But what he learned, Ramanujacharya learned only Advaitam only. But it is very, 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 very difficult. Only those who have got Sukshma Buddhi, they can understand. He understood, Acharya understood, but he thought it is not for all people. Therefore, he started Visishta Advaita. Not that he do not know Advaitam. He knows. Great avatara, he is Acharya, Ramanujacharya. That is, many other systems of philosophies, Aratin, Bheda Tattvavadin, those who are talking about duality, Bheda. Tattvavadin, of what? Shrutehe Shatasaha Vachisaha. To attack them, Acharya, Gaudapada Acharya used Shrutehe Shatasaha Vachamsi. From the same Shruti, taking hundreds of statements and attacked them. Advaya, non-dual statements. To attack the dual statements. Those who are talking about them. Who are they? They are all Vajropa Yukti Sambrutaihi Pramadhya, with a lot of Vajropa means like a diamond. See, the sword has to cut the diamond. Cut the diamond, and the sword must be very, very, very sharp. Otherwise, it cannot cut the diamond. Diamond is very, very hard. Those philosophers very adamantly, vehemently, they are establishing Dvaita system of philosophies. Vajropayuta. Vajropama. Upama means compared to, similar to. Yukti Sambrutaihi. Yukti with a lot of logic. Gaudapada Acharya. Pramadhya. Pramadhya means Unmulya. Samulam Unmulya. Uprooted them. Uprooted them with the words which are like swords, that which cut the diamond. Similarly, Gaudapada Acharya and my Guru Govinda Bhagavad all of them attacked these Dvaita philosophers. From them, this Advaita Vedanta is protected. To such gurus, my namaskara. What a beautiful presentation, you say. My gurus, Gaudapada Acharya, Paramaguru, and my Guru Govinda Bhagavad, they protected Shastra, Advaita Vedanta from the Dvaita philosophers. They are all Taskaraha, like when they are the Vedanta Nidhim, they are stealing. Vedanta Nidhi, Advaita Vedanta, they are stealing. So it's like in the forest, Dvaita phila comparison like. That is why Vajropama Yukti Sambrutaihi Shutehe Aratin Shatashaha Vachosibhihi Raraksha Vedarthanidhim. Acharyas protected Vedarthanidhi, Advaya Brahma, Advaita Vedanta ityartha. So with this second namaskara also over for Paramaguru and his one soul Guru also. Next verse, number 3. Nityamukta sadevasmiti evam chenna bhavenmatihi kimartham Shravayat matruvashrutiradarat. Now, Shankaracharya, the prayer verse is over. Now he is asking, why Shruti Mata? Matruvat Shrutihi Adarat Shravayeteva. Look into the first line now. Nityamuktaha sat eva asmi iti evam matihi bhavet. One has to get this knowledge. This Advaita Vedanta teaching, gurus are untiringly teaching many decades. What for? I am Nitya Muktaha. I am the ever free Atma available in the incidental body, mind, matter. It is Jadam. I, the Atma, am enlivening the matter. So, in the first verse, Acharya said, in every vritti jnanam, swarupa jnanam must be there. For that, Brihadaranyaka Upanishad Acharya gives Samanya Jnanam, Vishesha Jnanam. Another word also you can recollect. Every Vishesha Jnanam, specific knowledge, is supported by, presupposes Samanya Jnanam. Samanya Jnanam. So in every Vritti Jnanam, another example, Kenopanishad. Keneshitam patati preshitam manahana. What is that because of which everything is functioning? There Guru says pratibodha viditam matam. Bodham prati viditam. Pratibodha viditam. Every vritti jnanam, Atma is, awareness is evident. How can you miss Atma? Swarupa jnanam. So you are having now Upadesa Sahasri, first shloka, second shloka, knowledge you are getting. Words knowledge you are getting. That itself proves that content is what? Atma. Because of that Swarupa Jnanam only, upon Swarupa Jnanam only, all these are like a screen. Upon screen, all the pictures are dancing. Without screen, how pictures can be there? Swarupa Jnanam is like a screen. Upon that Swarupa Jnanam, all Vritti Jnanam, dolls like, all characters, roles, veshams are all playing in that. Every knowledge. Bodham Bodham Prati. Every knowledge. Patagyanam, Ghatagyanam, Grihagyanam, Sri Jnanam, Purusha Jnanam, Bharta Jnanam, Bharya Jnanam, whatever knowledge comes behind that, Samanya Jnanam must be there. But we don't notice because it is formless. Vritti Jnanam has got form. Therefore, we are carried away by that form. For that, we used to give an example, camera. You don't see camera in the photo, but photo is the proof for the existence of camera. I want to see camera only. Camera is not there now. Camera is already accepted because of that photo. You have to accept. I'm not seeing without camera you cannot see this photo. You know umpteen examples, all these are, you are all experts. I know because I told many of them, you are all registering them. So Nitya Muktaha Aham Atma Sadeva Aham Ahameva Sat. Sat alone. I am is Sat. I am means Sat. Ahameva Sat, Sadeva Aham. That Sadeva Asmi and Aham Asmi iti. Iti evam matihi bhavet. This knowledge must come in everyone's mind, intellect. Nachet, if that is not arisen, it has not come in their mind, suppose, kimartham matruvat. Why this Shastra Mata, Matruvat, like a mother, Adarat, with such as the mother taking care of her child. Lot of Adaram. Mother has got lot of love for the child. Similarly here, Matruvat Shruti. Shastra is like a mother with more emphasis. Adara means here emphasis. With a lot of emphasis, kimartham. Why Shastra has to Shravayeteva? Why Shastra has to teach about Mahavakya Tattvamasi, Tattvamasi? If this knowledge cannot take place, why Shastra has to talk? It is not impossible. It is difficult, but it is not impossible. Therefore, you cannot say what Shastra says, Tat Tvam Asi, you are that Shastra is telling. No, how can I am Brahman? So again Jiva Bhava. That Jiva Bhava you have to drop. Nitya Muktaha. I was free, I am free, I ever will be free. Who is that I? Sat, pure existence, pure consciousness. Again doubt comes, who will get this Aham Brahmasmi Jnanam? Jivatma get this knowledge or Paramatma get knowledge? Question. Or this knowledge arise in Sakshi or in Chidabhasa, Ahankara? Another question. Whether this knowledge arise in the mixture? All these questions will come. Arise where? Where we can recognize this? How much? So easy, people are having so difficulty in that. Why? Because lack of bhakti, shraddha, sadhana chatushtaya sampatti. The person who is having sadhana chatushtaya sampatti, guru bhakti, shastra bhakti, ishvara bhakti, knowledge bound to come. No doubt in that. That's what he says. Kimartham shravayete. Oh, Jiva, you the reflected consciousness. Shastra is addressing Shravayat. Oh, Jiva, you the reflected consciousness is none other than original consciousness. Reflected face you are seeing in the mirror. Oh, reflected face, you are none other than original face. Hmm. Adhe Madri Shastra is telling. Shruti is telling, I am liberated. Ever liberated Atman. So Nitya Mukti cannot come. Why? If it comes, it is not Nityam. Understand? Nitya Mukti is that which need not come. The words nalla புரிஞ்சுக்கணும். Nitya Mukti is that which need not come. I'll take 2-3 minutes extra today because the gap I have got more middle. Nitya Mukti need not come because it is Nityam, eternal. I have to recognize I am Nitya Muktaha. That's alone I have to do. Nothing else. By that, what will happen? You are all, sorrows, dukkha, everything will go away. All limitations will go away. That whatever is there inside is that sorrow, any sort of sorrow, limitation, finitude, everything will go away. That is the idea presented here. You will get through Shravanam only. Who says? Shruti says. This is the Shruti's intention. So, fourth shloka, Acharya is going to begin how this Advaita Vedanta will give knowledge, Advaita Vedanta knowledge. Advaita, knowledge about Advaitam, that available in Vedanta. Called Advaita Vedanta. It comes only through Mahavakya at the time of Shravanam. Meditation is required, not for knowledge. Meditation gives only to remove all our habitual notions, raga, dvesha, ahankara, mamakara, all viparita bhavanas. To remove that you require meditation, my dear, not to get aproksha jnanam. Meditation cannot be the pramanam at all. Many people sit in meditation, who am I, who am I, who am I, and what comes? Nothing will come. Okay, so with this 3 slokas we have completed today. From 4th sloka we will begin in the next class. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.